Hi, this is Melissa from Focal Point. It's about 7:45 and we're wrapping up our day here at Focal Point again. I had a parent come in today and we were talking a little bit about behavior because a lot of the kids that we work with have issues with behavior in classrooms and in school settings, and that's one of the things that we work with. So we were talking about how it is that you change behavior in children, and that's something that we work on a lot with our kids. And my advice to her and to you, if you're working with kids who have behavior issues, is you directly coach. This means that you look at the behavior it is that you see the kids doing and how it creates a problem for them. Now you start teaching them how to do something differently and maybe practicing together with you. So some of my kids have trouble dealing with other kids. And if you see them in a situation where someone gets angry with them, then you practice how to do something differently. And one of the things that I said to my parents this morning is that we teach social skills by innuendo. We don't tell you directly what the social rules are, and then we kind of get judgmental or irritated when you break the social rules. And for a kid who has ADHD, that's very confusing. They need you directly to tell them what the social rules are, and then when they break them, they need to have help learning what the thing is that is expected and practice with that. So when you see a child, particularly one who has ADHD and has some trouble with social skills, do something that irritates other people, then you start practicing how to do something differently. Then you say, try this again. Then other people will respond better to you. Then you have them practice it in other situations and have them come and tell you, hey, I tried doing not getting so close and in somebody's face. I wanted to interrupt a conversation and I didn't do it. One of the things that we have taught our children at our home is if you want to walk up and interrupt a conversation, our kids walk up, they put their hand right here on us, and then they wait for us to answer them. So they don't interrupt us verbally, they simply let us know they're standing there, they're ready to ask a question, and then we turn to them and acknowledge them and ask them as soon as the conversation has a pause where we can appropriately do that. These are the kinds of skills that if you coach, kids can be more successful in classrooms. They're the kind of things that frequently we don't say out loud, so you have to think about how it is that you can coach a child to change a behavior. And with time and with consistency and practice, kids who have all kinds of problem behaviors can solve them. The other side of that is that we pay you to do appropriate behaviors. So if I have identified that you have trouble staying focused, I'm going to start paying you to be focused. And I'm going to start letting you know every time I notice that you're focused and deliberately paying you for that at that moment. That might be a little token that I give you that you can then trade in for prizes or candies or whatever at the end of your session. So I identify the behavior I don't like. I think about the behavior I do want. I teach it. I reward the behavior I do want. And very quickly, kids are showing the behavior that I do want that makes them more successful in school and life. So I hope that helps you. And if you have kids who are struggling now, trying to keep up to standard, who are having trouble in high school math, high school writing, K-12, we're here to help you. And we've got some openings right now on Monday and Wednesday. I know I've got one. And I've got a couple on Tuesday and Thursday as well, I think. So give us a call, 662-9121. We're here to help you. Thanks a lot.